Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I'm David. This is the Bryson Podcast, and right now I'm like halfway outside, halfway inside. Maybe you're asking, like, how is that possible? Well, of course, I can make anything possible, but other than that, I'm like in between the sliding door, basically. It's kind of raining right now, so I don't want to be too in the rain, but at the same time, I don't want to be just inside. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, nature, right? It seems like no matter how far we go in all this technology and advancements, nature is going to always be such a strong part of us. Like, if you're inside all the time, you're going to be happier when you get sunlight, when you're outside. Of course, you're going to be outside all day, every day or something. It's a thing of you're happier when you're still connected to nature, when you're still outside, when you can still go on a walk, clear your mind, where you can feel, even some rain. You can chill at the park. Just being outside, something about nature, no matter how far into nurture we get, and nurture as in the societal kind of like technology, the things that come up from the ground from nature. Think of nature as like literally the earth, and then nurture as what happens after that. And of course, you could think of that as some sort of a planet. And planet is still nature, and maybe it's a thing of, even though we are still natural, it's like we go so far above. It's like, or we try to go so far above that, or we are kind of above that in a sense, I guess. I'm not sure. You can let me know what you think about that. Are we above nature, or seems like definitely what we were programmed, or how we are, even though we're still natural, we are like surpassing it. What other animals make medicines and watch TV and have sports and writing books and stuff like that, or even have a freaking phone like I'm doing this on, like who other animals don't have that. And seeing nowadays how so many things are they're so, you could say, affected by technology, sometimes it makes it harder to even think of things that would be so simple before, as going outside or going on a walk or going to the park, or just being able to not have all that noise and whatnot. I'm not sure if you've ever had this, but for me lately too, I get this feeling where I feel like I've watched too much of something, of a video, or I listen to too much music. Like, I get to the point where my head gets this kind of feeling of like, stop. Like, this is bugging us. Just stop. Turn it off. And I feel cool, but then I also get this feeling of I gotta go back to it. And then I guess that's that part where, since you've done it so much, and the way that they made the phones, made the apps and whatnot to have you go back into it, that part I guess you fight, I fight against. Yeah, but I find myself having more peace in these more grounded topics. Of course, a little fun or whatnot isn't bad at all. It's just acknowledging that, this is the fundamental, or this is where you want to stay grounded. And if you ever want to fly off the ground or ever float, it's fine. As long as you make sure you come back down from it. As long as you make sure you come down from it. And it's raining right now. I'm not sure if rain is a good excuse for me not to be outside as I would. You can also let me know that too. David, stop being a freaking we'll see or something. Go outside even if it's raining, because you can do something, of course, when it's raining outside, I guess. But yeah, I was really thinking about that. I was like, why people forget how natural we are and how important nature is. Sometimes being outside is the best thing you could do. Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing you could do, or can be the most enjoyable thing you could do. Literally, like, I feel bad for people that can't go to the park and just be on the grass. So I think that's, like, if you can have fun right there, you can have fun. Like, you can have fun, you know? Being able to enjoy such simple things can really strip away all that extra stuff, to where all the extra things are literally just an extra thing. It's not such a thing of the heck. It's not such a thing of that you need it. It's like, okay, I could do this, I could do this. Like, it's literally treated as an extra thing. And it's nice being right here in the middle between outside and inside. Even though it's rainy, pretty windy outside. This is nice. Sometimes I just like stare just at the sky or something, or you ever like been in the car and you just stare at the road and you're in the passenger seat, in the back seat, or you're maybe outside yourself and maybe you're sitting down or something, you have free time, you're just doing nothing, you just go off, you just look at something and just don't stop. Maybe you're daydreaming or something at that point, but I don't know. I just recommend, don't stay at your roots, and our roots are in nature. Be willing, participate in, going on a walk, go to the park. Parks are really nice. Go to the parks. Even more, I guess you could say, just really dive into simple things. Because when you can enjoy the simple things, you can truly enjoy life. Because life itself is, of course, life, it just is what it is. But when you're grounded, and grounded has the simple things within it. If you can go to the library, you can go to the park, you can go on a walk, you can just hang out, just you and your friends. You don't need the movies, you don't need a show, you just need you and people, you and nature. Once you can truly and genuinely enjoy those things, you will find another part of life that so many people are missing out on nowadays. So many people are. I remember one time when I was trying to throw a party and people were asking me, are there going to be, is there going to be like drugs and alcohol and stuff? And I was like, nah, it's going to be just us. And it was of course, that turned them off from even wanting to from going. And at that time, I was like, why? Why? You can't have fun? Just us? Just you? But I need to start making dinner soon. Hope you guys found some value from this. Please be safe out there. And watch another video or podcast. Something. Just check me out if you haven't checked me out. Appreciate that, and you have a good day.